What's up? The Candocious one with Rev 420. Here with that video I promised y'all. We're comparing the PAX 3 to the Aviator 3. The Aviator 3 is made by Puri 5. And yeah, I just want to compare them because we actually got this one first. And we really didn't like it too much. And then we got this one and I like it a lot. But I know a lot of people know about this one more than they probably know about this one. So I wanted to do a comparison video, and here it is. So boom. I want to go over them one by one. So the PAX 3 it has this box, and it tells you what's in it. Premium Vaporizer, and it comes with the PAX 3 device, concentrate insert, charging cable, the dock, battery. Okay, a maintenance kit, tool kit, 2 mouthpieces, 2 oven lids, and 3 screens. So it comes with a gang of shit, and this runs for like $250 at least. And when you add the concentrates kit that goes along with it, that makes the price go up. So if you buy the basic model, it's gonna cost, I think it's around $200. And then if you get the concentrates kit with it, then it runs it up to $250, depending on where you get it from. So if you're lucky, you can find it for cheaper. Hey, G smoked out. So let's go over what's in this thing, and then we'll do the Puri 5 after this, because I want y'all to see what's all in here. This box is actually like it's a magnetic box, so it's a fancy box. And it has all this stuff in it. Pow! What's in here? You got the charging dock, the USB cable. We actually got, what was this thing? It was like a rose colored or whatever. I forgot. It's like, but it's the cool color and it's shiny. It's metallic. It's, it's cool. It's really nice looking. And then you get the maintenance kit, which is basically like a brush that is about the size that can fit through the unit. And then they also give you some pipe cleaners, which are really narrow pipe cleaners that go through the unit because it's a really narrow air passage which it uses. So you got to use really narrow pipe cleaners and a really narrow brush to go through there to get the yucky stuff out. And because it's so narrow, the air passage, it actually gets kind of clogged up. So I think they recommend that you clean it like once every few sessions or whatever. I don't know, I forgot. It's got a fancy pocket here, which had the manual in there. I don't even know where it is because so much shit came in this pack. It was kind of hard to keep up with. And when I had to go and I wanted to show you guys what came in it, I had to go and collect all this stuff and put it back in here so that I could show you. So it also has this packing tool, and I'm going to show you guys how this stuff works in a little bit. Some of the mouthpieces, the bottom parts, the extracts portion of it, and then some of the screens. Comes with all of that, and like I said, it's like $200 for that. And yeah, we just found that you have to, when you do this, did I put some in here already? I think so. How y'all doing? Let's talk. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's be country. I wish I had some lemonade. I'm thirsty. I think I got cotton mouth. So I find that you have to put like a lot in this thing. Hopefully it's charged up because we haven't used it in a while and I didn't even think to charge it. You choose your mouthpiece. It's got 2. Where did I put the other one? Uh-oh. Well, it's got 2. One is flat, and then the other one is raised, and they both have holes. Not quite sure what that is there for, but you just slide it on in to the top, and that's also how you turn it on. You're going to turn it on, I think it's 3 times. But what we're going to do is we're going to load it first. So it has a magnetic bottom, and here's the oven right here. The oven, oh dang, there's already stuff in here. Hey, G smoked out. Can you hand me ashtray? Oops. Ill prepared. It had a tool in here too, but I don't know what I did with it. This is the box. The box with everything I need. Except the tool to clean it out. Oh, okay, here goes one. So, should I add some music here or something? I'm sure I'm gonna put some kind of effects here. My bad to keep y'all waiting. So, the oven itself is like a metal oven. And that is where, inside here is where the screens go. And I've been told that, you know, once the screen gets dirty, or it says in there, once it gets dirty and yucky, take it out and put a new one in. But you can also clean it with alcohol, is what I've heard. So that's where you pack it in there. And let me pack it in there for y'all. And actually, I could have did this a little bit finer because they require that you fine grind your herb before you put it in there. And then after you do that, fine grind your herb, they want you to jam it in there with this tool that they give you. So you take this and you jam it down into the oven, and that's supposed to, you put the lid back on there, you turn it on, and it's supposed to, you know, warm up after a while. And I think for some reason that the whole time it's warming up, it's not really creating the vapor, and it's pretty much just heating up your herb, and it's not really helping. So and it's not vaping. It's not really obvious how to work this thing without reading the manual, so you have to really read the manual to see what's going on with it, and how to use it. They do have an app. The app is pretty cool. It's got like 6 or 7 different kind of settings, where it's got like stealth, it's got high heat, and all this cool like bells and whistles type kind of shit. But it's like, why though? You know what I mean? It's like, can't I just, you know, use it? So when you can stand it up when it's got the flat back on here, but not so much when the concentrates extension is in, which this oven has to be empty before you can put the concentrates portion on. And this thing is a pain in the ass to clean. I hate it so much. So the lid has this little rubber gasket. It's got a little hole in it. And you put the concentrates in here. And once they burn through, they leave like a really thick residue. You know how it goes. Unless you're dabbing and like really getting it hot, and then it burns away. But it doesn't burn away in this thing. So you really got to get in there with like a Q-tip and clean it out. It's kind of like a pain in the butt. It gets all on the outside. It drips through the bottom, gets over there. You got to clean that. You got to clean this off, which holds it. So that goes inside the oven, and then it warms up, and it kind of has this gap right here. So I guess you could trust it, you know, to be cool. So, yeah, this for $250. I really don't care for it, but you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people who ride for this company, and that's cool and whatnot, but I just think that there are better things out there that you can spend your money on, and we actually found one, and that's why I wanted to do a comparison video, excuse me, so that you guys can see what's up. So that's what's up with that. Put that over to the side, whatever. The Puri 5. Was there anything else about that? Oh yeah, with this one, it gets really hot. The whole thing gets really hot because of the way it's shaped in your hand. It gets really hot, like the whole thing. So you really gotta like put it down for a while and let it cool down before you can use it again. That takes like 2 sessions. I mean, it's not like we're super smokers or anything, but if we load it twice and use it twice, and the whole thing gets really hot, you gotta kind of put it down. And I think it has a automatic shut off when it gets too hot, so then you can't use that at all. So the Puri 5, it comes with an oil and a wax can, tweezers, extra screens, the manual, the unit itself, a glass mouthpiece, charger, dab tool, and a cleaning brush. It does not have nearly as many things as this thing has, the PAX 3. This thing, you have to keep up with so much stuff. Like I said, I had to put it all back together. This comes in a cool, easy to use box. Doesn't have all that extra stuff. The unit comes put together with a mouthpiece in it. You can set it there. It stands by itself. And then everything else that you need is pretty much in there. Check out the other video that I did on this. It's just talking about the Aviator 3 by itself and how I felt about it and how to use it, as well as just some other information about it. Comes with the dab tool itself. It comes with tweezers, the little can that you're going to put your extracts in, and they don't charge extra for the can that you're going to put your extracts in. So this unit costs about $100, or you can buy it with a bubbler extension, which is coming soon. I will be demonstrating how to use the bubbler extension that goes with this, where you can have a filtration unit with water, put it on this thing, and it makes it even smoother to hit. But this thing is already smooth to hit in the first place. So I just like this one. It's way cheaper, way more cost effective. It already does concentrates without being charged extra. Doesn't come with a bunch of extra stuff. G smoked out over here taking flash pictures. Like that ain't gonna show up in the video. But I think the wax, the concentrates, it holds waxes and oils, and I think this thing is really cool. I'm not sure about what's going on in here, but we haven't had to clean this since we've used the concentrates in it. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, this thing is really cool. And you could jam like quite a bit of concentrates up in there, and you just drop it and you load it with, and this thing, it has an actual ceramic oven, so it's a bit more healthier. And the way you use this one, I should use their tool that they provided. The way you use this one is you could just stand it right there and pretty much just scoop some stuff into it, and you could put it loosely in there. And I think it's way better that you can, you know, kind of just pack it loosely and hit it that way. This one also has Big Vaping Clouds. I love it. Easy to turn on. You don't have to really read the manual, but suggested that you do before you use it. But you can pretty much figure out how to use it. You press it 5 times, and it turns itself on, and it remembers the last temperature that you had it at, and it goes automatically to warming up to that temperature. You hold it for a few seconds if you want it to go higher, and it's really easy to use. And it has some really great vaping clouds. I don't find that with the PAX 3. I'm like, where is the vape? Now, it just vibrated to let me know that it's at temperature now, and I can take a hit. So, oh man, I don't think I really put enough in there, but the clouds are dope though, trust me. Yeah, I just like this one way better. It's easier to clean. It's got a screen in here that you would just screw this off. Hopefully I don't burn myself. You just screw this off, and you're going to change the screen in there. It just fell out. If that gets dirty, I'm sure you could clean that off with some alcohol and just run like a Q-tip through the glass piece and the metal piece here. And there's not really much to do there. You just brush that stuff out, and that's all you got to clean. That's pretty much it. So it's got a good even burn. It really heats up fast. Can't say that for the PAX 3. You kind of got to play with the app a little bit to see what works best for you. Or you can sit there and press the button and deal with like some color-coded type kind of things where it says in the manual what the color code and what the temperature is for. It's kind of confusing. And this thing is like I said, you don't have to pay extra. It's 3-in-1. It's got less stuff to keep up with. It's really easy to use. It stands up by itself. You don't have to worry about it falling over. It does heat up a little bit around the top. That's because that's where the oven is. So, but you can always hold it down here, and it's really you know, easy to hold in your hand. So I really like the Aviator 3 as compared to the PAX 3. It's way more cost effective. You know, it's $100. So it's around $100, a little bit more, 125 if you buy it with the filtration unit, which holds a little water. It doesn't spill out. Um, yeah, I just think it's really, it charges fast, easy to hold. You know, stuff's kind of dope. So, um, you know what we do here at rev420.com? We rep only the best stuff. We totally recommend the Puri 5 Aviator 3 if you want to get a cost-effective but really good vaporizer that you can take on the go with you. Pick this thing up, grab it today. Use the link in the description. Check us out for blogs, more products, more things on rev420.com. We're working on starting a podcast pretty soon. If you have any questions or if you want us to review some stuff, you know, give us a shout out in the description. I like to wear different shirts, and today repping the Seed Vault of California. I don't know too much about them, but they gave me a shirt and I appreciate that, so shout out to them. Next thing we're going to be doing pretty soon is we're going to be actually reviewing some 420. We're doing the Cartel Oil Company's their cartridges, and let me tell you something. I'm really digging this company, and I can't wait to bring you more information about them. Don't forget to check out Puri 5's Aviator 3. You're gonna love it, and we're gonna get out of here. So thanks for checking in. Subscribe to the channel. Love you guys. Peace out. This has been Kando Fosho with rev420.com.